guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. We have so much news to cover. Sergio Aguero, Erling Haaland, the striker position, Wijnaldum, defense, Garcia deal almost done, who Barcelona going to sell this summer. There's just absolutely so much news to cover, but before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, try to get the 200 likes on this video. It would be very much appreciated, and of course, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. So ever since yesterday when Manchester City announced that Sergio Aguero will be leaving the club when his contract expires for free, the rumors have been flying in. Everyone and their moms are talking about Aguero coming to Barcelona, so I'm going to run through all the reports, then give you guys my final opinion on it. Firstly, coming in from Alfredo Martinez, saying that there's nothing concrete about Sergio Aguero's next destination at the moment, but Barcelona are leading the race. Fabrizio Romano also said that many clubs have been approached by Sergio Aguero's agent, Barcelona being one of those options, but Sergio Aguero wants to take time in his decision and will decide at the end of the season what his next club will be. Marca said that Barcelona are in advanced talks with Sergio Aguero, who will leave Manchester City at the end of the season and would arrive on a free deal. PSG, Chelsea, and Independiente from Argentina also have Aguero on their radar. El Chiringuito have come out saying that Aguero will agree to a salary cut at Barcelona in order to play with Lionel Messi. Mateo Marito has come out saying that Sergio Aguero is crazy to sign for Barcelona, but nothing is closed yet. Sam Lee from The Athletic has come out saying that it is hard to imagine Sergio Aguero to reject a move from Barcelona if Juan Laporta's new board follows up with their interest. And Halida from Cope has come out saying that Barcelona do not rule out the signing of Sergio Aguero. The fact that he would arrive on a free deal is valued and considered interesting. They have other options too, and they will analyze the new signings that will fit into Ronald Koeman's team. No other strikers that have been rumored to come to Barcelona over, I'd say, the past 6 months has been Memphis Depay, and there are being rumors coming out about how Koeman would rather have Depay over Aguero. Alfredo Martinez has come out saying that Sergio Aguero is a close friend of Lionel Messi and would arrive on a free, but Koeman, if he continues as the manager, is wanting to bet on Memphis Depay and not Aguero. And Adrian Sanchez has come out back in that statement from Alfredo Martinez saying that Depay is above Koeman on the list, as the Dutchman is currently Koeman's request. And Sport have also come out saying that Koeman wants Depay over Aguero. The technical team prefers Memphis, and both players know that if they come to Barcelona, they will be a bench player. Another Dutch player that's also been linked to Barcelona has been, of course, Jorginho Wijnaldum, and Gerard Romero from Rock 1 has come out saying that Ronald Koeman insists on the signing of both Memphis Depay and Jorginho Wijnaldum, but the club isn't convinced on either of them. And Gerard Romero has also come out saying that Barcelona's objective is Erling Haaland, but it's complicated and won't be possible without the departure of top players at the club. And Lautaro Martinez is also an option again, and that deal would have to involve player swaps. Speaking on Erling Haaland, Cope have come out saying that Haaland wants to leave Dortmund this summer, and Sport have come out back in that statement from Cope saying that Erling Haaland has told Borussia Dortmund, "I already have a house in Spain." Real Madrid and Barcelona are the two sides who want to try to sign him. The total cost of the transfer and for the transfer fee, agent fees, all that sort of stuff is going to be around 180 million. And Coutro have come out back in that statement from Cope saying that Erling Haaland has informed Borussia Dortmund that he wants to leave the club this summer. And finally, Marca have come out saying that FC Barcelona will approach their summer targets with total seriousness, with the list of targets consisting of Memphis Depay, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Garcia, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, Erling Haaland, and Sergio Aguero. So a quick summary on everything we just reported on. Firstly, Koeman is eyeing Wijnaldum and Depay. However, the club right now isn't convinced. Haaland is a target, but without the departures of top players, it's going to be very complicated. Of course, Lautaro Martinez is an option as well. The club right now would rather sign Aguero on a free deal than Depay, but Koeman is desperately asking for Depay and Wijnaldum. And of course, the club's top priority as that number 9 is Erling Haaland, but of course, the money is going to make that deal very complicated. So much news has come out over Barcelona signing a number 9. It is quite clear that the club prioritized a number 9 this summer, but hopefully the club know that our defense also is absolutely shocking as well and needs some investment. But in my opinion, of course, you guys all know that I would rather bring in Depay over Aguero, but I've been seeing online, on Twitter and Instagram, polls from big Barcelona accounts, and it is a complete 50-50 from the fan base of who they are to bring in between Depay and Aguero. So let me know who you bring in down below. Of course, Aguero, 32, injury prone, but he is a quality striker. Depay, a lot of people just don't think he fits the team. A lot of people don't think he's a proper number 9. But he's been playing the striker position for the past 3 years. And of course is, very versatile, can play in the wings as well. And it's quite clear that Laporta wants to bring in Aguero, but Koeman wants Depay. Koeman doesn't really want Aguero. He feels like he's, very injury prone, very old, won't be able to play that many games, and won't, be able to play at that consistent top level where Depay can. But by the way, Jorginho Wijnaldum is a big fat no for me. Hopefully Laporta stays strong on that as well. It's going to be quite interesting to see who Barcelona bring in. Will it be Aguero? Will it be Depay? But don't rule out both of them coming in, because, if Erling Haaland doesn't come in, we're going to need 2 strikers. It depends if Griezmann is sold as well. So I wouldn't completely rule out both of them joining. But as of right now, 100% I believe one of them will join Barcelona this summer. In other news, we also have some news about David Alaba. We talked about him yesterday, and Fabrizio Romano has come out saying that he's very, very close to Real Madrid. Sport have come out saying that Barcelona are having doubts about the signing of David Alaba because of financial resources to reinforce reinforce the squad for next season, will mainly focus on signing a number 9, which we just talked about, as that position is considered a priority. His incorporation has not been completely ruled out yet, but the bonuses that Barcelona have to pay for him and his high salary complicates his arrival to the Camp Nou. But there's still some little hope for Barcelona for David Alaba, because his agent Xavi did a quick quote for AS, and he has revealed that Real Madrid and Barcelona are leading the race, but insists that talks are ongoing with other clubs as well. Now, I would absolutely love David Alaba to join Barcelona this summer. Of course, he's a top quality player. He can play at the top level at CDM, left back, and center back, but his wages are going to be too much, I believe, for Barcelona. Of course, he's one of the top free agents this summer, along with, Sergio Aguero and Depay and Wijnaldum, but he's right at the top there. He's probably the best free agent on the market right now, and this will probably be his big contract of his career, and he wants to get paid. He wants to have, big bonus for signing on a free deal, high wages as well, because there's no transfer fee involved. So I do feel like in the end, Barcelona will be priced out of bringing in David Alaba, but I'm still optimistic and I still have hope, but we'll see what happens. But right now, I think David Alba is closer to Real Madrid than he is Barcelona. Now, for the BS rumor of the day coming in from Tutu Sport from Italy, saying that Juventus want to propose Barcelona a Pablo Dybala Ousmane Dembele swap deal similar to the PSG won last summer, as both players are in a very similar contract situation at their respected clubs. Thank God Bartomeu is not our president, because if he was, I guarantee you he'd be all over this deal. Thank God he isn't, though. Dybala doesn't really fit, Barcelona. Of course, he can play in the wings, but he's not a proper winger. He's more of that middle center forward behind the striker. No, thank you. Dembele is a future of Barcelona in that right wing, and I do believe that Juan Laporta will renew his contract. This text was coming in from MD, saying that Barcelona hope to seal the Eric Garcia arrival this week with one final meeting. He will sign a 5-year contract with the salaries already being agreed. Only some of the bonuses related to his arrival for a free are yet to be settled. And Sport have come out back in that statement from MD, saying that Eric Garcia's signing for Barcelona will be finalized in the coming days. The club and the player's agent will be in touch soon in order to resolve the final fringes of the deal to become official. Eric Garcia's willingness to play as a Barcelona player has been decisive. So the Eric Garcia deal now is closer than ever before to being completed. Hopefully they finalize it and announce it before the game against Real Valladolid before the international break ends. I would love for that to happen. But I'm hoping that they announce this deal before the Clásico. That way they'll give the fans a lot of big boosts going into that game. But Eric Garcia will definitely be a Barcelona player very, very soon. Now let's get into the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, coming in from Sports, said that Mateo Alemany has been working intensively for 10 days now on the new sporting structure. He has requested a sports audit to make important decisions. He'll also be reviewing the contract of the youth players at the end of June 30th and also decide on Collado and Jandro Oliana's future. And also MDF came out back in that statement and adding to it, they said that Mateo Alemany is also in charge of finalizing the deal for Ivan de la Peña and Eric Garcia's agent. Ramon Planes could also be a part of that meeting, and as of right now, there's no word coming out on when this transfer of Eric Garcia will be announced. And Koeman come out saying that the Barcelona board of directors have met yesterday at 2 p.m. Some of the old executives have been dismissed and new members have been appointed. We talked about that yesterday as well, how Laporta fired some of Bartomeu's board members. Moreover, they will try to remain focused on the club's economic future. Now, Xavi Lemos, who's a very, very good reporter, has come out with his opinion about Barcelona's current situation in terms of contract and signing players, and he brings up a lot of great points. He says that to renew Messi and Dembele's contract, Barcelona need to reduce the payroll considerably, and this will only happen if players like Griezmann, Coutinho, Umtiti, Junior, Neto, and a few others are on the market, and currently they have exceeded the wage limit set by La Liga by a long way. And another one of those players who's on the shopping block is Matheus Fernandes, and MDF come out saying that it is well known that Matheus Fernandes is not a part of Ronald Koeman's plans, but Barcelona will find it very difficult to find a new club for him as he only played 17 minutes this season, and he also played those 17 minutes 4 months ago, which is absolutely ridiculous. They continue by saying that Matheus arrived from Palmeiras for 7 million and has a contract until 2025 and has a release clause of 300 million. He spent the second part of last season on loan at Real Valladolid, but he was only available for 3 matches during that time because he had to go back on loan to Barcelona because of the COVID-19 stuff. And in those 3 matches that he was available for, he only played 116 minutes. I'll tell you what, guys, strap your seatbelts for this summer. It is going to be absolutely crazy. A lot of players are going to leave, a lot of players are going to come in, a lot of changes are going to be made. We don't know what yet. We're hearing rumors all over the place about everything. So strap your seatbelts and wait to see what happens because it's going to be an exciting summer. And finally, we have some injury updates on Philippe Coutinho and Sergio Roberto. Firstly, on Coutinho, the club released an official statement yesterday saying that Philippe Coutinho travels to Brazil to undergo a medical evaluation and treatment of his injury to his internal meniscus on his left knee. And Sport have come out with an extensive report on Coutinho saying that Barcelona have already spoken with Philippe Coutinho's surroundings to look for a new way out next summer because he is not counted on in the new project. Coutinho has missed more than half the season with injuries, and the club consider it impossible to sell him without recurring losses. But the big thing is that Sport have come out saying that the technical secretary is working on a loan deal for him. In summary, Sport say that Barcelona have a serious problem on their hands with Philippe Coutinho. He's the club's most expensive player ever, and his market value right now is 40 million. And selling him this summer won't be easy for the club since the Brazilian has very high wages, and currently right now he's still injured. I personally think that Coutinho is going to be a massive problem for Barcelona this summer, and the only way out for him by the looks of things is going to be another loan deal. But hopefully in that loan deal they'll include an obligation to buy. I don't even care if he the loan for 2 seasons and with an obligation to buy at the end. So we'll see what kind of deal that the club can get for Coutinho, but right now it's going to be very, very difficult to sell him off this summer. And finally, Gerard Romero has come out saying that Sergio Roberto is back in training, and if all goes well, he should get the green light sometime this week. And Roberto also was doing like a live Twitch stream, and someone asked him in the chat, are you going to be fit for that Real Madrid game? He said, yeah, I'm 100% fit. I've already gotten the green light. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed, but mainly if you were the Barcelona president, who would you sign, Depay or Sergio Aguero? And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.